Hi there, welcome to my channel Freckled Mom. I'm Devin. Today I have some chic for cheap coastal and farmhouse decor. It's also a challenge, I'll tell you about that later. So let's get started. So my first inspiration was $83 and I spent $7. So I got these arrows from the dollar store and you can see I have a bunch of different paint colors here. I'm using a baby wipe and I'm doing like a paint wash. I guess that's the name. I don't know, like a whitewash, but with paint in different colors. So I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit with a baby wipe and a little bit with a brush, and I'm using ocean and the color pool, agave, and mineral, and I'm just doing it whichever way I want it to look sporadic and very beachy and distressed. So now I had printed out my favorite saying off of my Cameo and I'm just laying it out onto the arrows, and I had no set way of doing it. They weren't all going to go a certain way, but I knew this little one here was going to hang, so I kept the holes in that one, and I'm just laying them out where I think they look good. And now I'm going to go through with my Mod Podge. I'm going to go right over the entire stencil first, and now I'm going to go through and I used the darker color ocean. So I didn't use ocean on any of the arrows, so I'm using this color for every arrow for the letters. You do want to make sure that you rub out any of the wrinkles or air pockets before you start, and also make sure you don't have too much paint on your brush or you'll definitely get some bleed through. Now I have my heat gun and I'm just heating up the vinyl before I pull it up. Now there's not too much paint on the arrows, so I'm not really worried about peeling up paint, and if I do peel it up, it's okay because I want it to look distressed anyways. Now I'm going through and I'm weeding out all the letters. I think this is coming out so adorable. I sand down the edges a little bit just so nothing is raised up, and I'm just trying to get a good layout here. And these are two painter's sticks from Walmart, so they're a little bit longer, but I need it even longer. So that was just some wood glue and some hot glue making it a little bit longer, and I painted it in my Rust-Oleum linen white. And I didn't go heavy on the paint, just made it, very beachy. So this is Gorilla Wood Glue, and I'm going to be using this to hold down the arrows and a little bit of hot glue. And this is my new hot glue gun that I got, and it is amazing. I have the link down in the description if you want to take a peek at it. It was really good price, like $23, and it has 2 temps to it. It is great. So that was just a little pin that I put in. I needed a little bit of hammer action, which is always scary. So I put a little bit of twine on the back of this arrow. I did have a couple of different pictures for inspiration. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but you can see where I went with it. And I made this for $7 and not $83. It is so adorable and so coastal for my house. I love it. Today is a challenge, Chic for Cheap, hosted by Crafty Creates. We needed to recreate our inspiration for cheaper. Her channel and playlist is down in the description, so make sure you follow along when you're through with this video. Here's my inspiration for $69. I spent $15 on both of those. I had gotten them at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. I went out to my garage and I spray painted it down. I primed it first with spray paint, and then I used just a plain regular white spray paint. And this is how I make my enamel wear look. I saw this once on somebody else's video, and please don't ask me who it was because I cannot remember for the life of me, and I am so sorry for that. But I've been doing it ever since, and this is literally the easiest thing. So I take my stamp pad and I just roll it right around the entire edge. I do this for like so many different things. It works so good. As you can see though, my stamp pad is dying. So I went through with my paint pen and I just freshened it up, and that took a little bit of time because I had to flip it over and flip it back up, and but I think it came out so cute. And for $15 for 2 of these, oh my goodness, I am so ready for tiered action now. And I have a challenge coming up to make tiered items, so I am super excited. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, hey. I like to do Dollar Tree crafts, DIY gifts and decor, thrift flipping, and more. If you like these kinds of videos, please consider subscribing and joining our family. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. This one is $125. I made it for $1. Okay, so granted that one was 5 feet tall. Mine is like a little bit under a foot. These are just from the dollar store. They are the ironing board little signs. I cleaned it up and I'm filling in the holes right now because I am going to use it as a surfboard. So I do not need a hole. I am painting it in Agave. I'm not painting the whole thing. I just wanted that middle part, but you'll see as we go, I do go and do the sides just so it has that finished look. I do add brown paper to the back of all my projects. That way it's completely finished. So now I am doing some Mod Podge, and I have this pretty paper. I had gotten this at Michael's. They had buy one, get 2 free, and I got so much paper, and this one was one of them. It's all garden themed, and it is just so pretty. So I'm just Mod Podging it to the sides here. I thought it looked very Hawaiian, and I thought it was just very pretty, and I thought it would go well with this board. And then I cut off because it wasn't long enough, so I added 2 little end pieces over here, and I try to match it up as best as I could. You can still see it a little bit, but it's not too bad. And I just throw it right on top there. And then I take a razor blade, I clean it up a little bit. I don't add the brown paper until I'm done with the entire project. That way I don't mess up the brown paper too. Now I had printed this off my Cameo Aloha. I wish I printed it in a linear fashion because transferring it onto this board was like super awful. I don't know what it was. It was just so annoying. So I got it all on. It's there. It's okay. I think it is so cute, and I used the Mod Podge again. I put it right over the stencil because I'm going to be stenciling this, and now I'm going through with Folk Art in Moon Yellow. This is such a pretty color. My only concern was it was a little light. I thought it was going to come out a little bit thicker, and it took like 4 coats and it was still kind of see-through, but I did it. It came out so cute, and I use my heat gun before I peel up the vinyl. I think all these colors came out so nice, and I'm obsessed with that flower in the middle instead of the O. I just think it is so cute, and this is just adorable. You could give this as a gift for somebody. Just, you know, throw it in their little gift basket, or just give it to them as a little thank you. Maybe if they're not feeling well, give it to them with a little card. It's just a cute little present you can give to somebody, or just a cute decor item to stick in literally any room. So cute, and only $1. Down in the description, let me know which project is your favorite today. My next project was a little bit of a boo-boo, so here it is. My inspiration, $55. Mine cost $2.50. So I got the boxes from my thrift store clean out I did with my husband, so they were free. And I used my wood glue and some hot glue, and I'm going to put them together to make that longer bathroom box that you saw as my inspiration. So like I said, I made a little boo-boo, but I still wanted to show you guys because the project did come out pretty cute. So I just pushed this together, and I'm using some wood filler, and I'm filling in that crease, and I do it on all 4 sides. And this wasn't very level, so I had a little bit of difficulty here. And I had brought it out to my garage. I sanded it down, I spray painted it with some primer, and then I painted the whole thing in my linen white. Now I have that pretty paper from before, a different pattern, and I cut it to fit inside the box, and I'm just putting it on all the sides of the box. I Mod Podge the bottom, and then I Mod Podge the top. And now this is where the blender comes in. So I printed out all these great words, the Frazado families, bathroom rules, wash, brush, floss, flush. I make them off of my pick collage, and then I transfer it to my silhouette, and then I print it out. You could probably find a stencil for this, but I like to make it in my own fonts. So I started stenciling it and then realized I wanted to Mod Podge it. And then I go through and I stencil it all again now. And for some reason, nothing stuck. It all ripped off. See? Awful. I got to sand the whole thing down. But this is what I wanted to show you. So here's these adorable handles. This is what I spent money on, $2.50. And I just put them both on each end. And I am still going to use it. It came out so cute. Look it, even without the words, it's adorable and it's functional. I am in love with this. Look how adorable that is. Oh my goodness. I've been needing one of these in my bathroom for so long, so I am so happy. $69. Wow, my goodness. That laundry sign does not need to be $69. I made mine for $2. I'm trying something new here. I painted this in ink chalk paint, and now I'm taking Vaseline. I've seen this done on wood projects, but I never did it on this like little, flimsy kind of sign stuff, but I wanted to try it. So I just did it wherever I felt I needed to, and then I did 2 coats of my linen white chalk paint. And my goodness, I don't even know how to explain it. It wasn't awful, but you can see I'm having difficulty rubbing it off, and I thought it was going to be a little bit easier. My baby wipe kept ripping, and I was making quite a mess. It definitely wasn't how I thought. So then I tried to sand it. That didn't work. Then I got some old rags, and I really had to push hard. And at this point, I'm looking at it wondering what is going on. It just looks like this awful frame. It's so ugly. And then I'm like, okay, it's working, yay. But now it's like everything's coming off. Oh my God, like why is this doing this? So then I went through and I just added a little bit more white paint. I don't know what I did wrong with the Vaseline, but it worked, just maybe a little too much. So anyways, I put this paint down and I think it looks so adorable now. I definitely will do this again. So this is just one of those dollar store Klingons for the walls. It was too big, so I just cut it out a little bit so I could try to finagle it a little bit better. And I'm just laying it out, and I do have a little bit of ends I have to cut off here and there. And then I just put the words underneath, and I try to line it up the best I can. And that's it. Seriously, so easy. $2. Mod Podge it. Add a little hanger. It is so easy, so quick, and super cute. And now I'm happy I tried my Vaseline. I'm definitely going to try it on a real wood project now, though, and not little dollar store sign. So $69 and $2. Wow. I just love this so much. I don't even have words because it is just so adorable. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're inspired to make your own home decor for cheaper. I'm on Instagram as Freckled Mom. Follow me and watch out for my upcoming challenges and collaborations. Again, this was a challenge with Christy Creates. Down in my description is the link to her channel and the playlist to follow along. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out. See you on Wednesday. I have 5 items under $5. Have a great day.